Yeah, obviously a great baseball game. Great to win it, especially. Ninth inning was tough, top of the ninth, giving up the 4 spot. But credit to our guys. Our kids just refused to lose. They had the rally there, the walk, the bunt, the wild pitch, and then the sac fly. So great baseball game to win for us. We needed it bad, and we got it. So now we move on to the next.
Jalen Vasquez, what made you want to go with him? He's only had one at-bat SEC play, and what did you think about what he was going to be able to do? What were you telling him to hit a fly ball?
No, I mean the approach there clearly is first and third. You don't want to hit into a double play, so you do need to elevate the ball. But the reason we went to him is because about the last, I'd say 10 days to 2 weeks, he's been swinging the bat pretty well, just even in workouts and in practice. And 2 of his last 3 at-bats, he's gotten a hit. And so he earned the opportunity. We've gone through quite a bit of pinch hitters trying to find the right guy, and that ball was just deep enough. He put the ball in play and thought he deserved the opportunity, so he took advantage of it.
Just looking at your team's offensive approach today as a whole, I mean, 8 walks to go with 11 hits, obviously a few homers there as well. Just what do you think of the progress these guys have made and how they looked out there today? I
mean, we look good today. I mean, again, a lot of it sometimes is matchups and what type of pitchers are good against what type of hitters. And sometimes we match up really well with guys and their stuff and their profiles. And sometimes pitchers' profiles can pitch to what our weaknesses are. So today it was a pretty good matchup for us, 9 runs on 11 hits. We walked 8 times, and we took some really quality at bats. We had some power today. Wimmer's home run was big. Seitler's home run was big. Horning's home run was huge. So when we can combine getting on base via the walk, 11 hits, and also with the power, then we have a chance to score runs, and clearly that's what happened today.
A couple of things on Matthew Becker. Coming in the 7th inning to get Gonzalez and Elko, I think, to strike out. What did that say about him in that moment? And then the 9th inning, what kind of went on there with him? Did he just kind of lose it a little bit? And did you think about going to the bullpen a little bit earlier?
Yeah, we did. I mean, obviously, the 7th inning there, Will was just out of gas, clearly. He was at 96 pitches, and he was out of gas. That was clear. You want to let him finish that 7th inning because that's generally what he does for us. But we just needed to change a look at that point, and Becker came in and did a great job. In hindsight, with a 4-run lead, would we have gone to Kate Austin if we could get in a time machine right now? Probably. But that's still what we're learning about these guys. The fact that Becker threw 46 pitches in the 8th inning was something he had to battle through, and we had a fresher Kate Austin. If we could go back and do it again, maybe we would make a different decision. But you also know that Becker's been so good for us that you've got to give him the opportunity to try to win that game like he's done so often lately. So that's what you're battling in that decision, and so we just need to continue to learn. Obviously, both those guys are freshmen, so we're still learning what they can handle and what their threshold is. So it's good. It's good that we didn't lose the game as we learned that lesson. But yeah, there's a lot of decisions, and in hindsight, you can always second guess it if it didn't go well, and when we second guess it too. But you don't have that luxury. You just have to do what you think is the right move for your team, and hope that it works out. And luckily, Cade came in and minimized the damage, and we scored in the bottom of the 9th.
Just talk about that start from Will. He went 4 2/3 hitless start. I know it kind of struggled at the end, but still a very good start.
Very good start. Again, he keeps, every time he's out there, we have a chance to win. And I think he gives our team, I don't know what the exact numbers are, but we seem to score when he pitches as well, because I think he just gives our team a confidence when he's out there. Really good pitchers have a tendency to do that at all levels. When you have a really good one on the mound, it just gives everybody on defense, it gives all the hitters that much more confidence that we can relax because we're going to get a great outing. And so that's what he gives us when he's out there. He's a competitor. He had good stuff today. I think he just ran out of gas there at the end, but he was really good for most of that game.
Midway point of SEC play, I'm sure the record isn't exactly where you want it to be, but you played several ranked teams. Where do you just feel like you all are from a progress standpoint at this stage, and what do you want to see a little bit of improvement on, in the back half of the league?
Yeah, well, for this team, obviously with everything we've gone through adversity-wise, and again, another adversity is Seitler was playing today with a bum ankle, but just willed his way through it. No team in the country has battled more adversity this year than we have. But we're still alive, and that's the key. That's what I'm proud of this team for right now. And I think had we gone with this approach in terms of how we're using Becker, I think we'd have a couple more SEC wins. So it's a team that just needs to continue to battle. It's a team that needs to continue to learn how to use the pitchers we have and what their strengths and weaknesses are. And I think we're doing that. We won 3 out of 4 this week, and I think we can continue to use a plan to try to do that each week and give ourselves a chance. So, look, we're not perfect. We're not pretty at times, but nobody can question this team's heart and that they're not going to give in, and they're going to keep fighting. And today's an example of that, and now we just need to focus on how to win on Tuesday.
Where do you see growth in this group offensively?
You know, in terms of from last year or from within this year? Within this year. Well, you know, what you need to understand, I think what's really important is we are playing, along with all the injuries and adversity we've had, we're playing probably more freshmen than anybody in our league. At one point, I looked out there, and we had a freshman at the plate. We had a freshman at first. I'm talking offensively. We had a freshman at second. We had a freshman at third. We had the bases loaded and a freshman at the plate, and we closed this game with 2 freshmen as well. So I'm seeing freshmen grow up a little bit. I'm seeing freshmen learn the game at this level. It just needs to be what we continue to focus on, is overcoming and fighting through the adversity and letting these freshmen get better as they play. And it's not pretty sometimes, but it's what we are, and we just need to keep fighting. All right, thanks, guys. Happy Easter to everybody.